Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about osteoarthritis part 1. So in this part we will see about introduction, definition, types, causes, clinical features, signs and symptoms along with pathophysiology of osteoarthritis. Myself Dr. Anandas, Assistant Professor, Department of Roganidana and Vikriti Vijnana, Global Institute of Ayurveda, Rajkot. Arthritis is a general term that means inflammation of the joint. So, any kind of joint related inflammation will be termed as arthritis. Osteoarthritis, commonly known as wear and tear arthritis, is the most common type of arthritis. So, with respect to ligaments, any kind of wear and tear type of presentation is happening, that will be termed as osteoarthritis. It is associated with the breakdown of cartilage in joints, commonly occur in weight-bearing joints of the hips, knees, and spine. So mostly it will affect over the weight-bearing joints, specifically over the hips, knees, and spine regions. So osteoarthritis will be termed as OA in shortly. Usually does not affect other joints unless previous injury, excessive stress, or an underlying disorder of cartilage is involved. Specific terms related to this OA or osteoarthritis we will see here, which will be always come in join with these kind of conditions. So osteomyelitis is a condition where it's an infection of bones. Specific kind of infection will be affecting to bones. That will be considered as osteomyelitis. Where osteomalacia means softening of the bones caused by impaired bone metabolism due to inadequate levels of the components like the phosphorus, calcium, and vitamin D, or because of resorption of the calcium. So there will be any kind of bone metabolism will be happening in osteomalacia condition. Why? Because there will not be proper adequate supply of some elements like which is most needed for the bone or bone formation like phosphorus, calcium, and vitamin D like vitamin and all. Or some case more resorption of calcium will be taking place which will be causing osteomalacia condition. Osteoarthrosis is a non-inflammatory joint disease characterized by degeneration of the articular cartilage. There will be degeneration will be happening in the cartilage region and it will be non-inflammatory. Hypertrophy of bone at the margins. Over the margin of the bones there will be increased size and changes in the synovial membrane. It is also known as degenerative arthritis. The other time, hypertrophic arthritis because of the increasing in the size or some kind of hypertrophy happening, and degenerative joint disease is the other terms related to osteoarthrosis. Osteopetrosis means osteopetrosis or marble bone disease, another name, is a bone disease that makes bones abnormally dense and prone to break. So it will be more liable for breaking. It will be more liable for breaking conditions, easily breaking. So that condition will be happening in osteopetrosis condition. Another name is marble bone disease. Osteopenia is known as low bone mass or low bone density. The bone mineral density will be very low in osteopenia condition. It's a condition in which bone mineral density is very low. Condition of osteoarthritis is a degenerative non-inflammatory condition or joint disease characterized by destruction of articular cartilage and formation of new bone at the joint surface and the margin. So specifically it is affects with the joints where it will be bearing more weight of the other body parts comparing to other body parts like a hip, knee and spine regions, and throughout the joint surface and the margins it will be affecting, and it's a degenerative non-inflammatory joint disease. Specific causes, first of all, hereditary wise, if it is considered as a cause, people born with joint abnormalities are more likely to develop osteoarthritis. So, any kind of joint abnormality is already present inborn as inborn, there will be more chance of development of osteoarthritis. And those born with an abnormality of the spine, specifically any kind of anatomical abnormalities present with respect to spine, like scoliosis or lordosis, kyphosis conditions, are more likely to develop osteoarthritis of spine also. Apart from the other conditions, over body weight like obesity, any specific kind of mechanical injury, joint overuse with respect to occupation, or some relation to some other diseases like people with rheumatoid arthritis, the second most common type of arthritis, the other cause. So in conditions such as iron overload or excess growth hormone, there are also more chance of happening of osteoarthritis is high. Specifically, two major types of osteoarthritis are there, like a primary or idiopathic wear, which is the most common type, the primary or idiopathic type. And it is diagnosed when there is no known cause for the symptoms. There will not be particular known cause, it will be asymptomatic most of the conditions. And when it comes to secondary, diagnosed when there is an an identifiable cause. So wherever there is an identifiable cause is present, with respect to that condition, we'll go for proper diagnosing. Then only it will be ruled out if it is primary or secondary type of osteoarthritis. The other condition, trauma or underlying joint disorder, if it is present over the patient, then also it will be considered as a secondary type of osteoarthritis. Each of these major types are subtypes. So again, with respect to primary and secondary, subtypes are present. Specifically related to clinical features with respect to the age of, with respect to the onset, with respect to old age, it will be more prone for formation or manifestation. So for sex, more in females, and for the site involved, moreover, weight bearing joints. So with respect to clinical features, with respect to the gender, with respect to the age distribution and the site where it is affected more over the body, these are also some key points. Specific symptoms and signs with respect to pain increase with activity and worse at night. At night time, the pain will be more, and whenever the patient is doing some activity, the pain will be increasing further. Morning stiffness less than 30 minutes. Whenever soon after waking up the bed, morning, especially early morning time, stiffness will be present over the joints, which is exists within the less than a particular time period of 30 minutes. Swelling will be present over the joints, deformities will be present, joint instability, loss of function, neurological signs if a spine involved in such cases, crepitus sounds will be present from the joints, and muscle wasting also will be present. So some common signs and symptoms which will be seen in osteoarthritis condition. Apart from the terminal limitation of joint movement, so with respect to certain joint movements, certain limitations will be present. It will not be more easy to do certain kind of activities. Subluxation detected on ligament testing. Whenever I go with the ligament testing and ligament assessment, some kind of misplacement or subluxation will be present. Wasting of muscle also will be present. Grades of osteoarthritis. Certain grades have been given with respect to in order to identify with the severity of clinical features of osteoarthritis. The articular cartilage is soft or solid in normal cases, and with respect to the grade 2, which would be considered the articular cartilage is superficially fissured. Some kind of fissure will be present over the superficially over the cartilage, especially over the articular cartilage. Spurs like formation will be present around the joint and it will be start to form gradually. Formation of bony spurs in grade 2 where it will be termed as mild to moderate osteoarthritis category. In grade 3 it is totally moderate osteoarthritis. The articular cartilage is partially ulcerated and deeply fissured. Fissure will be affected deeply. More fissure will be forming. Along with it will be start with the partial ulceration also of the articular cartilage. Pain is usually present with the activity. Whenever the patient is doing some activity, pain will be present. It will be getting more worsening whenever doing that kind of activities. And the fourth category, grade 4, which is considered as severe osteoarthritis category, the articular cartilage is completely worn away. It will be completely destructed away and exposing underlying bone. So the complete covering will not be present there. It will be completely destructed out, and it will cause exposure of the underlying bone. So pain is severe in that condition. As soon as the bone is more exposed out because of the complete worn away of the cartilage, the complete destruction of the articular cartilage, severe pain will be there. It will be widespread throughout the joints. The underlying bone becomes more dense and deformed also. These are some certain gradings of osteoarthritis along with their particular features. What changes will be happening to the bones and the joints. With respect to the pathology, with respect to the age and with respect to the genetics, any kind of hereditary history is there or not, you can consider. And systemic factors like obesity, and if the patient is too obese with respect to the physical or bodily constitution, you can consider as a predisposing factors along with causative factors also. So age distribution, genetics, hereditary wise and history is there or not, and systemic factors like obesity, like any kind of metabolic disorders are present or not that you can consider. So this is predisposed to osteoarthritis condition. Along with some joint biomechanics like conditions also will be affecting with respect to the condition of injury, overload or instability like conditions like any kind of instability, overload, injury, any kind of problems or any kind of defects are present or not that we can assess. So these are the two categories of causes which will be considering with these kind of condition. So this will impair or this will interact with the biochemical pathways, which will meaning formation of cytokines or protease and so on like conditions. So this will locate or go with some pattern like a site, location and severity of the osteoarthritis condition. So all these causative factors with respect to the predisposing factors along with the other causative factors, this will cause more adworsening of the condition of osteoarthritis. Psychosocial and socioeconomic characteristics will be causing along with comorbidities like any kind of hypertension or diabetes, presence of diabetic mellitus. This will be causing certain kind of defects of the joint, causing disability and distress of the joint. First will be presented with the onset of pain. So lifestyle choices along with the lifestyle of the patient and poor diet also. There is no proper supply of nutrients or the components which is needed for the bone formation, along with obesity like metabolic disorders or systemic conditions, along with the age categorization and presence of comorbidity like diabetes mellitus, all will predispose over the formation of a metabolic reprogramming. So this will affect over the proper joint formation and along with the proper alignment or management of the joint functioning, causing inflammation of the joints, especially synovial joint. So cellular senescence, there will be gradual destruction of the cellular contents and chondrogenesis conditions like a destruction of the condition cellular components will be happening. So this will cause osteoarthritis like conditions. So this much we will discuss under the first part of osteoarthritis. Next part we will continue with the risk factors along with the diagnosis of osteoarthritis condition as osteoarthritis part 2.